Warning, this podcast contains the Loch Ness Monster.
Good evening, and welcome to Big Brother, and welcome to the As Seen on TV podcast for Big Brother 18. I am your Big Brother historian and host, Luke Labagnera. With me, my fellow co-host, friend, and fellow Big Brother historian, Dom Greco, both coming to you live from East Haven, Connecticut.
How's it going?
It's going epic, let me tell you. What an episode we had tonight. House guests, fellow historians, and superfans, the votes are in. Just a reminder, when the vote is revealed, the evicted house guest will only have just a few moments to say goodbye, gather his belongings, and walk out the front door. By a vote of 2-1, Victor, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
Yep.
I see that look in your face. It's not looking... It looks like a look of disappointment, Dom. Come on.
Yeah, I don't want Victor gone. Victor's like the most fun that they've had. Like, the house was boring when Victor got evicted, and then he comes back and the house is fun and exciting again, and now he gets evicted, and I hope he wins.
Well, yeah, I hope he wins too. This may not be the end of his game, but getting back to the butt first. When Paulie entered the jury house, oh boy, was that a moment where I was right in Davon's spot. I just wanted to make some popcorn with a little bit of chocolate drizzle and just sit back and watch the drama.
Yep.
I mean, but then throughout the weekend, I think things kind of simmered down in a way. Paulie kind of saw his feminine side when he entered the jury house. But now the power is back up for grabs, and not only a battle for head of household, but a battle of endurance called the Loch Ness Monster, where it is both an HOH and jury competition. The last juror standing will win their way back into the game. And to everyone, the last one standing will be crowned the new head of household. And the Loch Ness Monster, this should be pretty epic. I like this one. Yeah. I like this endurance competition.
I'm trying to follow along on Twitter that's updating right now. Everybody's actually still up right now. Nobody's fallen off yet. So
that's right, because you don't have the live feeds, I assume.
Right.
Who are you hoping? Who do you not want to see return to the game in the jury house? In jury, who do you not want to see return?
Everyone except for Victor.
Okay.
Because honestly, if Paul gets back in the house, even if he gets second place, like final two,
yeah,
nobody's gonna vote for him.
For Paul,
yeah.
Obviously,
no, Paulie.
Oh, wait a minute. Well, how do you mean? Like, if Paulie were to get back into the game in a final
all three girls that are already in jury house just stated that they would not be voting for him, no matter what.
Oh, okay.
So, but if he gets there in final two, nobody's going to vote for him. They're going to vote for anybody else who's next to him. So, if Paulie gets back into the house, it's a waste because he's just going to end up getting second place, right? So, I don't see Zakia pulling through. I don't. Even if she did, she's not going to make any big game moves.
Okay, but let me ask you this. Why do you think people aren't going to vote for Paulie to win Big Brother?
His attitude.
Well, yeah, but look at Rachel Riley. I mean, in her season on season 13, she berated everybody in the house. And, I know she's matured a lot, but still, look at the attitude she displayed. No one gets between me and my man. All floaters grab a life vest. She had that.
Right, but Paulie was just downright vicious. Like, he was taking personal shots at people. Like, you don't do that. He was talking about, what's her name? The cheerleader.
Natalie.
He's talking about Natalie's tits, like her fake tits, and all this stuff, and you don't say that kind of stuff. That's not right. So that's taking personal shots at people. He personally betrayed Zakia. Zakia hasn't even spoke to him since they've been in the jury house.
Yeah, he said they've had 0 words with each other.
Yeah, so she's not gonna vote for him, right? That's and then Davon said, after the way you treated Zakia, I'm not voting for you. Okay, so that's 2 out of the 3 votes that he's got so far in the jury house. Out of everybody there, and what's her name? Bridget. There's no way Bridget's voting for him. There's 0%
Right.
chance Bridget's voting for him.
She said it tonight in the jury house. She said, "I've lost all respect for you. I have zero respect for you."
Right.
And
So that's 1/3 of the total jury votes.
yeah, but
that
you know
is not voting for him.
But the others are on Paulie's side. Corey's on his side. Nicole, James. Wait a minute, is James on his side? No.
I don't
That's an
think
athlete.
so. I don't
No,
think
'cause it's an
Nicole
athlete.
is.
Corey is though.
Yeah, kinda.
Are you kidding me? They're like this.
Yeah, no, I know.
But if you want to see anybody pull it to the end, who do you want to see win this whole thing?
Paul.
Paul. And not only will Paul, this will make Big Brother history, not only if Paul wins this whole thing, but he could be in the running 3 for America's favorite player and win that as well.
That is true.
Because all season long, I mean, he's just the most epic player. These are who I could see, the 3 runner-ups for America's favorite house guest. Paul, James, and Paulie.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, those are the only 3 I could think of. I mean, because they've played an epic game. I mean, those are like my 3 predictions. I could be wrong, but this Loch Ness Monster theme I thought was pretty good. So Paul and Victor have been trying to play the house for the past week, trying to get them to sway the vote, because James had the sway vote to make the final decision, because naturally there were 2 HOHs. It was Natalie and Michelle. Neither of them were eligible to vote, and neither were the 2 nominees, naturally. Right. So it all came down to James.
Really, James? Like,
yep, it was
Nicole's
really
not going to vote for
Nicole's not going to vote
anyone
for Victor.
but Corey. And
right.
Paulie's not going to Paul's not going to vote for anybody but Victor. So it really was down to James.
Right. It was down to James. I mean, the only ones that were eligible to vote were James, Paul, and Nicole.
Yep.
Yeah, but anyway, this should be pretty epic this week, and I'm really, I'm going to keep, I don't get the live feeds either, but I am going to be following it on Facebook and on Twitter to see who's made it into the game. I'm sure the results will be posted probably by midnight or something like that.
Maybe. I've seen some of these competitions last hours and hours and hours.
Yeah, so I mean, it all depends. I mean, I'm a night owl, so I'll probably see it before I go to bed, but I am, something, I think with the 2 boys and the 3 girls competing in the jury competition,
so
I think Victor's not going to let Paulie get the run in for it. I think he's going to hold on until his hands fall off.
Apparently, as of 5 minutes ago, Davon and Zakia both jumped off together.
Okay, so they're back to jury. So now it's all...
Michelle said, "Does anyone know what just happened?" Paul said, "No, I'm very confused." Natalie says to Michelle, "That was so weird. Wait, what? I'm so confused." It seems like they literally just jumped off.
So Davon's gone.
So, yeah.
So Davon and Zakia both jumped in. You know what, that even surprises me, because Zakia said to, not Zakia, Davon said tonight, you know what, nobody comes back into the Big Brother house and hasn't won the second chance at winning that money. I'm going to get back in there and I'm going to fight to win.
Yeah, that's why everybody's like shocked right now. They're like, this is so weird.
I know it is weird. So now it all comes down to who comes next. So we're going to see what happens, man. I just have that, look, I hate to disappoint you. I just have this gut feeling Paulie's going to pull through and get back into the house. I just have that feeling.
No way. There's no way. No. Victor is pulling through. Victor is going to be the first person that was removed twice from the house and comes back in for a third time. I think he will have a third chance, yeah. That'll
make Big Brother history.
Yep.
I mean, but do you really think he meant what he said tonight? He's like, you know what? Hey, I'm fighting. He was full pumped when he found out he had another chance. Yeah. When he was during his eviction interview.
Yeah.
I think he has what it takes.
Paul just said, "Can someone explain the friendship suicide that happened 10 minutes ago?"
Yeah, that's a good one that he pulled out. Friendship down the drain.
Yeah, I don't understand why the 2 of them would jump together like that.
Neither do I. We just got to keep going on Twitter here. Are you following it on Twitter right now?
Yeah.
Let me see if I could get something here. What are you following?
At BB_updates.
BB_update. Okay, yeah, let me see. Just BB_updates?
Yeah.
This is the first time we're actually using our cell phones during a podcast, or our smartphones. Let's see.
Bridget said that was not planned by Devon and Zakiya. Paul says, I guess Jury House is sweet.
Right. Okay, I'm following it right now. Let's see. Corey has been eliminated 2 seconds ago.
Yep, I see that.
Okay. Bridget, that was not planned by Devon. Paul, let me see if it updates here. Okay, 8 hours ago. So Corey has just been eliminated, so he's down. So now I guess we just have to keep following it, I guess. So basically, we covered, half of what tonight. Is there anything else that I missed? Do you want to add anything?
I just want to say the Jury House segment that they showed was probably the best Jury House segment I've ever seen.
Everybody was saying that just now on Twitter and on Facebook.
Yeah.
Very controversial.
Oh yeah, it was amazing.
Who do you think had the best words during that fight? Which three of the girls?
Probably Mama Day.
Mama Day, yeah. You know what? She's like, I'm just going to sit back and I'm just going to grab myself a popcorn and a soda and I'm just going to watch this all play out.
Yeah.
That was the best, but...
Pretty vicious.
Who do you think... Yeah, very fictitious, but what about... who do you think had the best words of, saying that to Paulie? Who do you think? Like, Bridget, do you think the way she said, I've lost all respect for you, do you think that Zakiya kind of called him out?
No, I think Zakiya got the better words in, like... I don't know, like, Zakiya had a personal, like, she was personally betrayed by Paulie. Right. And Bridget, it was more of, like, a verbal kind of, disagreement that they've gotten into, and she's had it with the way he's treated other people in the house.
Right.
So, she said she's a feminist, and I don't want to get into that whole feminist debate, whatever, because I honestly don't have a stand on it. But... where Paulie's like, yeah, of course you're never gonna take a man's side, and Bridget's like, no, I'm gonna stick up for female, but if a man's doing something wrong, obviously I'm gonna stand against them, and I feel like a lot of that is gonna be blinding the whole thing of the feminists that's overlooking like the bigger picture of it. What it comes down to is it's Zakiya was personally betrayed by Paulie. She feels personally hurt, so I think what she got out, what she said. Was worded better, and I think better for television, personally. So,
I think so too. Out of all the house guests, whether jury, evicted, or not, or pre-jury, who do you think played the dirtiest game all season? For most of the season, Frank. I was about to say the same thing. It's almost like you read my mind. Frank did play a dirty game, and as Tiffany said, I'm making a deal with the devil here.
Yep.
Yeah, he did play a rather dirty game. At a second chance. In his first season, he really didn't show, a threatening side to him.
Right.
Right. Well, do you think we covered everything, or are there any more updates?
No, I don't see anything.
I'll definitely have to keep following that, but I can't wait to see what's going to happen. I'm hoping that Victor pulls this off and makes Big Brother history. That's all I'm hoping.
Yeah, it'll be great.
It would. I think we basically covered everything. Unless... Oh, okay. Well, hey, like I said, get 24/7 live video from inside the Big Brother house with the Big Brother live feeds. Go to cbs.com/bb18 to try it for free. And it's all a mystery. Who will be crowned the new head of household, and which juror will return back to the game at the second chance at the $500,000 grand prize? It all happens on Sunday at 8/7 Central on Big Brother. Dom, where can the people find you?
You can find me down below at Phenomedom, PHENOMEDOM.
You can find me down below on Twitter at Zupa23, ZUPA23. Dom, take it away.
And you can find us all and more on Facebook, Gmail, G+, Twitter, and right here on YouTube at /ASO TV Podcast for some more podcasts for some of your favorite TV shows, games, and movies.
From outside the Big Brother house, I am Luke Labaganera. This is Dom Greco, both coming to you live from East Haven, Connecticut. Good night.